Hi everyone, I hope all is well. This week's Parsha is Parshat Toldot, and I think there was no more appropriate message, especially being Thanksgiving today, this week, than one I heard from Rabbi Jonathan Sachs on this week's Parsha. Now he was saying, how is it possible that, as we see throughout this week's Parsha, Yitzchak has such a love for Esav, right? His wicked son, Yaakov's older brother, who we know is a hunter, right? He ensnares animals and he marries Hittite women, right? We know throughout this week's parsha that he's really not a great guy, and through his ancestry too. But yet Yitzchak has this unconditional love for him. Now, it's taught through our sages in the Talmud that the fact that Esav was a trapper, right? The rabbis say that Esav really was able to ensnare even his father into unconditionally loving him, even though he was so against all the Abrahamic values, right? The values of Yitzchak's father, Avraham. But on a more practical level, really relating more to us as a parent, obviously Yitzchak loved Esav because simply he was his son, just like he loved Yaakov because he was his son, right? Not for any other reason. That's the value that a parent has to their child. They love them unconditionally. Now, for us, just to keep that in mind, maybe just that could just be the take away from this week's parsha. The main focus is that, especially with it being Thanksgiving, that Hashem loves us unconditionally, even if sometimes we don't act like Yaakov on the straight path all the time. Sometimes we could veer off. We could be chas v'shalom, that it should never be. But sometimes it could be a little bit like Esav, but we should really know in our mind and be thankful for the fact that Hashem still loves us unconditionally. And with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom and happy Thanksgiving.